What's going on? We back. The Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know we talk more than boxing. Let the name fool you. And apparently, the Dallas Cowboy train of hype of getting Earl Thomas, they was banking on that the whole year, a whole offseason. Last year or a couple years ago, Earl Thomas told them to come get him. In the offseason, I believe it was last year. And, apparently that won't happen. The Cowboys even went with a second-round pick to get Earl Thomas, and the Seahawks said no. He reported, and apparently he gonna stay with the Seattle Seahawks. And all this hype that Skip Bayless been jumping about the Dallas Cowboy defense, the kid from Colorado, the corner, and Byron Jones, and they still got Jeff Heath and some other dude I never heard of at safety, David Irvin, Randy Gregory, DeMarcus Lawrence, Sean Lee, the China Doll, Jalen kid from Notre Dame. All this popping off. They was banking on Earl Thomas topping the defense off, making it elite, and it ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happened. The Cowboys really was banking on getting Earl Thomas, and it ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? And Cowboys fans hold this L. You know what I'm saying? They always delusional. You know what I'm saying? They're as delusional as you can get as a football fan base. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about any other team in the NFL, right? But the Cowboys can't talk shit. They ain't won shit since the 90s. We almost in 2020s. They ain't won nothing. They still living off them old Super Bowls. We don't care what you did in the 90s. It's people that's grown people that's grown now. They got their own apartments, their own cars, since y'all won the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Living in the glory days. Let that go. Put that pressure on Jerry Jones to put a winner out there. He was banking on getting Earl Thomas. It ain't happened. It ain't happened. Dallas, it did not happen. And like I said, they got some formidable players on defense. Don't get me wrong. Love David Irvin on the inside pass rushing. Love DeMarcus Lawrence. Sean Lee, is you really banking on him? The kid from Notre Dame, the linebacker, you really banking on him? He injured. His leg was injured. Your corners, they real young. You really banking on them? It's going to be all about the front seven, with the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Because the back end, it's a lot of inward spirits. Byron Jones was a safety, not your corner. Your safeties, Jeff Heath, he wouldn't start on any other team, in my opinion, damn near. Nope. The other guy, I can't remember his name, Crawford or something like that. Don't know much about him. But I do know you can't always bank on the trade. And you will think Seattle want to get him up after getting rid of Sherman, Cam Chancellor, Cliff Averill retiring. You know what I'm saying? Well, Cam Chancellor is on the injured reserve list with a negative. He might as well retire, but he's trying to get them pesos real quick, all right? Sheldon Richardson left. The whole Legion of Boom go. Brandon Browder, Walter Thurman III, Jeremy Lane no longer there. You would think they would want to move him, but guess what? He was the best player out of that bunch, and they chose to keep the best player out of the bunch. So you can't get mad at it. And Dallas got to move on. Got to go what they got. The offense is looking mad suspect, especially if Dakota don't take a step this season at quarterback. No receivers in right heart or Terrence Williams wasn't shit next to Jason Witten. He wasn't shit next to Dez when Dez was Dez. You feel me? You expect him to be something next to Gallup. And Allen Hurns is a good receiver. But since the injury, how much does he really have left? And no tight end. Nobody control the middle of the field. Zeke gonna have to do a hell of a lot this year, man. And teams just gonna load up and play one-on-one with the receivers and say, beat me. It ain't none of the receivers running past you besides Terrence Williams, maybe Gallup. I don't think he that fast. So, yeah, you can't always put your eggs in one basket, especially when another team holds the rights to a player. But like I said, man, I don't defensively wise, the Cowboys, they did improve. Let's see how they scheming up. But offensively wise, I don't know, but Earl Thomas would have been that dude, man. He would have took that defense over the top. And, Seattle just being stingy. You know what it is. But, yeah, we already did the week 1 picks, the Pick'em show. We do it every week. This week we did it Sunday. I'm going to find a way to make it work. And then we'll start keeping score between me and whoever I do have on, all right? And much blessings to all the brothers out there. Shout out to the Cowboy fans, even though I don't like you motherfuckers. But shout out to y'all and the ones that aren't delusional. But I definitely appreciate everybody for the viewership. We on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can check out our podcast link on CastBox. Our S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. We talk college football. All those links in the description. Much blessed to all the brothers. Y'all know what it is. We gone.